Lovely.
Farming up some turtle scales as we are going to make ourselves a turtle scale helm, actually. And once again, my internet seems, I don't know if it's, man, I've been having a lot of problems with the internet. Look at that latency, my home latency. Jesus. The funny thing is, every time I check my speed test, it's fine. You gotta love freaking crappy internet providers, man. You gotta love it.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Sometimes the colors just don't look... Sometimes the brightness in the game doesn't look good. Sometimes it looks really good. It just depends on the time of day and the specific zone.
Lovely.
Fortunately, it's not always... doesn't always look good. So we're going to go ahead and farm up some turtle scales, because I'm going to make a turtle scale helm, because I want more intellect. I might even make turtle scale leggings. I'll lose some crit and agility, though. But we're going to gain a ton of spirit and intellect, which I think could be useful for certain situations. Plus, we're going to get a lot more armor. Those are male items, not leather.
Lovely. Lovely.
I'm talking about the turtle scale helm, which is 10 stamina, 10 intellect, 10 spirit, versus my current helm, which only has 91 armor. So you're gaining 100 and, like, 15 armor. And you're gaining 10 stamina, you're gaining 10 intellect and 10 spirit. You're losing, you're losing 1 stamina, 12 agility, but you're gaining 10 intellect and 10 spirit. So I don't know, I think, plus with the armor, I think it's a little bit better. I need more intellect. Gives me less downtime from pulls to pulls. So.
Lovely.
And what we can do is to change the brightnesses. We could go to and just bump the brightness up, but what was I, 54? Let's go to 56. Just knock it up 2 notches. But I've played with these settings a lot, and kind of where I've had them is kind of where I like it.
Lovely.
Epic music! Epic!
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
God, this happened yesterday and today. I don't know what's going on, but my internet's been all over the place. Like last night and this morning, my internet's been really bad, and it's kind of scary. When you're playing hardcore, that's not what you want. And it was great. My new internet's not as dependable as my old internet from my old place, because I had fiber optic. But it's been good for like 3 weeks. It's been fine for like 3 weeks, but this last couple days, man, it has been not good. So, I don't know, man. It's kind of scary.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
And I'm getting almost a gigabyte down right now. My up speed is probably... My up speed's only, unfortunately, it's only around 35 to 40. Used to be 200. Right now it's showing about 31. Sucks, man. When I had fiber optic, I had 200 down, 200 up, so... Yeah, 200 up is what we really want, you know, we want the upload speed for our stream.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
I thought today we might
Lovely.
just for fun, just to shake things up, and to get in preparation for level 60. I thought we might respec today and go with the survival build just to shake it up. It's probably gonna slow down the leveling. Actually, it 100% will slow down the leveling, but I do think it would be fun just to try a survival build. So, but we got to make sure that we have enough talent points to actually make it worthwhile. Because if we can't get far enough down into beast mastery, then it really isn't going to do us much good. You know, we have to be able to, let's see, to get far enough into BM so that our pet isn't just too squishy. I haven't tried this talent calculator before. Let's see, Hunter. Okay, already. Like this one either. This is my favorite one. All right. So, we're going to definitely, of course, go into deflection. We want savage strikes, endurance. At a minimum, we want probably this at a minimum. Let's see what we can get. Trap's chance to entrap the target, which this is really kind of pointless, to be honest, at this level. Like, leveling-wise, this doesn't really help our leveling. Okay, we trapped the target. That's not really... I mean, it's good if you were, like, had a ranged abilities and you could kite and hit the mob at a distance while they're trapped, but since we can't do kiting, we can't do range, that really doesn't help us too much. So we could just go with wing clip, but again, I don't think this is a big deal. So I think we're better off just going one here, and I go one here, and then clever traps, deterrence. This gets us to level 33. Survivalist. Increase my health. We're going to go into trap mastery. Actually, went sure-footed first. We want hit rating 38, and This requires 20 points in survival talents. We've got 18. So let's go. I mean, improved feign death. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab improved feign death and grab counterattack. This would be the build that I could use right now at my current level. What we're going to lose out on is a ton of damage. Our pets are going to do so much less damage. They're going to have less crit rating. They're going to do a lot less damage. I don't have stun with my pet intimidation. So I still don't think this is a good build for me. Just for leveling purposes, I think this is still, you know, we're going to increase our damage a little bit. I mean, we're increasing the damage of my trap by 30%, so my trap damage is going to go up. We're going to have deterrence, which is kind of cool, only in that we can use deterrence to actually, when we're tanking the mob, to basically, you know, dodge more often, which means we're going to proc more mongoose bites. And then I'd be curious to know how much damage counterattack does, because after I parry an opponent's attack, we could basically deter, and then we could probably pull off some counterattacks. It does 40 damage and moves the target. It cannot be blocked, dodged, or parried, so it's always going to hit. It's always going to land. So it would be interesting to try out just to see how much. Overall, though, I'm pretty sure my damage overall would go down quite a bit. I'm like 100% sure that my overall damage would go down with that build. But we would have 3% increased hit chance, which means we're going to miss less often with my Raptor Strike, which is going to help a lot because that's my bread and butter. That's where most of my damage comes from, is Raptor Strike. So that actually would be pretty helpful. These damn turtles are too far out. So I don't know. I got to think about it. Maybe if people, when I get more people on the stream, we'll ask the stream and see if they want me to respec today, just for fun. It's going to be the first respec, so it'll be really cheap, and we can always respec back if we find it's like absolutely horrible or something. If it's like absolutely terrible, we could respec back. Oops, I ate the wrong food. Oop, oopsie. I'm doing most of the tanking right now. My pet's growl is off. My pet's cower is on. Actually, let's disable cower so we're not wasting focus on that. Actually, claw and bite were off for some reason, which is kind of scary. I need to work on my pet macros. They're not exactly perfect right now. I want to have a setup where we want to have three setups. We want to have one setup where my pet's set up for optimized damage, which is basically this right here. No cower, cower's not enabled, growl's not enabled, claw and bite are enabled. That will be the max DPS setup. Then we're going to have a setup where we want my pet to tank. So that's going to be growl is on, and claw and bite are on, cower is off. And then we want to have a setup where my pet is trying to drop threat as fast as possible, which would be cower is on, and probably like claw is on, but maybe bites off. We may even want to go with everything off but cower, you know, and just try to have him drop threat as fast as possible. Hey, what's up, Somi? It would be cool to see. I mean, we haven't done survival yet on this character, and I've never done survival on a melee character who's melee only, so it definitely would be interesting. And I'm really curious to see how. I think the thing that I'm most curious about with that is how hard will counterattack hit. I mean, how hard will this hit? It says 40 damage, so that's not a lot of damage. So I feel like counterattack isn't really going to hit very hard, which is kind of unfortunate.
Lovely.
But I like the fact that we'll get 3 hit rating, which means we're going to miss. Because if you look at my damage, right, and you look at Raptor Strike, how often do I miss, right? I mean, it says here it's missed 10 times, it's been dodged 8, it's been parried 6. So I really don't miss that much. It's kind of surprising. I would have thought I missed more than that, but, you know, maybe a total of like 24 times I've swung, you know, out of 201. So that's not that many, really. But a lot of it depends on what mobs am I fighting. Am I fighting mobs that are lower level than me, which in that particular sampling, mostly it was, because this is mostly from the Scarlet Monastery run I did, where I was like, you know, I was higher level than most of the mobs in Scarlet Monastery. So you're not going to miss that much, you know what I mean? Because those mobs are like 3, 4, 5 levels beneath me. So not the best sampling of data, really.
Lovely.
The other thing too, we could just completely like make my pet a complete, you know, completely nerfed. You know, like we could basically get rid of, well, we could get rid of all of this, right? Oh, it's not, is it locked? There we go. We could get rid of Thick Hide, and we could go max on Aspect of the Monkey. That would only give us one more talent point, though. And we just put that into maybe Killer Instinct. Alright, Killer Instinct. This is 1% higher crits. But that's going to give us, you know, more dodge. So, with this setup, I'm tanking pretty much all the time. I mean, my pet's just there to basically give me a little bit of extra damage, but he's not going to be able to be good for much anything else, to be honest. He's pretty worthless at this point. You know, he won't do as much damage, but... Oh, this in-game sounds too... Turn that down, that water sound was just really annoying me. Sometimes when I stream for like 5, 6, 7 hours and I hear like the ambient sound, after a while it just gives me a headache. It's just like that coupled with the music, with me talking and all the other sound effects, it can be a little bit overwhelming. But definitely, you understand Monkey is the only aspect for you, but 5 talent points for 5%. Do you think so? It does. You know what? You know, that's a great point. Because, I mean, dodge is a lot, though. I mean, 5% is a lot of dodge. I mean, it really is. Like, when you're talking in the grand scheme of things, right? And you're looking at dodge. My dodge is 21%. Keep in mind, you know, 3% of that right now, I think. Well, how many points do I have? 4. So in the grand scheme of things, right? You may not think it's a lot, but 4% out of 21 is a big percentage, right? That's like, you know, 17% of my dodge is coming from my talents, right? That's a pretty good percentage. So if you take that out, let's say I had 5 out of 5. You take 5 out of 5 out, I would have 21.8% here if I had another talent point into it. If you take that out, I drop all the way down to 17.8%. So that's a big difference. It may seem like that's expensive, and I agree with you. That is an expensive use of talents. But to take your dodge and go from 22.8, if I had 5 out of 5, down to 17 is a huge difference. Huge. And you have to couple that with the fact that if you are going to tank 100% of the time, Rapid Strike doesn't hit hard, but you want to dodge because you can only perform after you dodge. So, you know, if you don't dodge as much, you're losing a little bit of damage from Rapid. It's not a lot, but it's a little. So, and of course, you're mitigating damage. So, I mean, I agree with you, it's a lot of talent points, but man, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. So, but yeah, I mean, we could think about that. We could drop that, right? Let's say we did, and we dropped that. Then where would we put those 5 talent points? First of all, we definitely would grab Killer Instinct. We get the crit. Then we could just go ahead and max out Survivalist, but again, you know, if you wanted, you're going to get 10% more health. Which, you know, it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, dodge does increase DPS. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's a little. Like, sometimes I've had Mongoose crit for up to 70 damage. But in general, Mongoose hits between 20 and like 35 usually, probably. In fact, we could take a look at that, right? And we can see that probably it's very, you know, overall, it's only, you can see overall, Mongoose is only accounting for 0.6% of my damage. So it's not a lot. Hey, what's up, Capitan? How's the Ukraine today? I hope there's no bombs dropping nearby, man. Yeah, you can see that. So my biggest crit here from yesterday was 61 with Mongoose Bite. So it doesn't, you know, I mean, of course, this is like, you got to keep in mind, I'm not, most of this was me doing Scarlet Monastery where mobs weren't hitting me that much, so I wasn't proccing a lot of Mongoose Bites. So if let's go ahead and reset this, see if we can get a better sampling of data. But yeah, one of my favorite things in WoW to do is to do that. I mean, that's my favorite part of World of Warcraft is crunching the numbers and playing around with builds and you know, trying to figure out how we can eke out any advantage we can out of the build, you know? Everything is fine. You dodge. You dodge those bombs, all right, man. You gotta dodge those missiles, man. It's no joke. It's gotta be scary over there, man. Just kidding. We're gonna need. We're not quite high enough to do this turtles in Daenerys, but we're not too far away. I mean, maybe like 2 levels from now, like 43, we could farm those turtles, but. It kind of sucks that there's people killing my turtles, man. What's another place that's got turtles that are like this level? I mean, there's ones that are lower level in South Shore, but I would prefer to have turtles that are right around level 40. Stop killing my turtles! Alright, so we're gonna turn. Yeah, that's fine. What this guy's doing. Alright, so that wasn't good sampling either. Alright, because we weren't tanking. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and tank this mob up, right? So this would be like my normal, like, I'm gonna tank a mob with my melee hunter, right?
Lovely.
So you can see there, we had 1 mongoose bite. So mongoose bite attributed 2.8% to the overall damage, which is not a lot. But I will tell you one thing: everything adds up. Everything adds up. So every little piece of damage you can get, no matter what it is, whatever you can eke out, it does help. So, all right, we're gonna have to figure out a better place to get. That's well, okay, the hinterlands. No. Yeah, they're going to be too high level. The hinterlands 49 to 50, too high. 1,000 needles, 32, 32, too low. Ah, too low, too low. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Dustwallow Marsh is my... Marsh. There's got to be more here, though. What about this one? 41. One rock burrs. Oh, let's spell this right. Spell this. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's head towards the other side. Could have more turtles to kill. And we want higher level ones anyway, so we want to get some thick leather if we can. I haven't played Diablo 4. I have no plans of playing Diablo 4.
Lovely.
I don't play isometric games.
Lovely.
Yeah, I don't see the trees being reflected either.
Lovely.
Which is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't see the trees being reflected either. I mean, really, we don't even see any of the foliage either. It's just reflecting the actual terrain. It's not reflecting any of the trees. Probably a decision they did initially for optimization, I would imagine. They probably just, you know, optimization-wise, it was, you know, the client would perform better if it didn't have to reflect everything. Yeah. I wonder if these guys drop any kind of scales. Combat begins with what? It said, I entered combat, but I'm not sure what I entered combat with. Probably a creature underground. They also have, interesting, that they have poison? Not skinnable either. Okay, well, I don't see any turtles out here. So, I'm not so sure that, that search was correct.
Lovely. Lovely.
Turning pet growl back on. Disengage.
Lovely. Lovely.
Trying to get my pet to take threat.
Lovely. Lovely.
So it's not here. What version of WoW is this? Because this guy is not... This is classic. But I don't know about you guys, but I didn't see these guys. I don't see these guys anywhere. So, yeah. Frickin' Wowhead is wrong. Version of WoW is this, though? It says classic. Wowhead classic. There are no turtles out here, man. Wowhead classic is 100% incorrect. Yeah, this is bogus. Kind of sucks.
Lovely. Lovely.
Well, if you look at it, I mean, if we did respec just for fun, just to play around with our specs, and we went with a survival build, you can see my pet's only doing 30% of my damage. So I'm gonna guess that my pet damage is gonna be cut in half at least. So let's say my pet's doing 30% of my damage. After I respec, I'm gonna guess he's only gonna do maybe like 15% of my damage. So all we have to make up is 15%. So we will make up a little bit because we know our traps are gonna do 30% more damage. Right now my trap's doing 19%. Basically 20% of my damage. If we increase my trap, by 30%, what's that? Another like 6% almost. So now my trap should theoretically be doing like 26%. So that makes up some of the difference. Plus we're going to get a little bit more hit rating, maybe a little bit more crit. So yeah, it'll be an interesting experiment, I think, to go to survival, to respec into survival. So we'll probably do it today at some point. Just because, like I said, I've never respected on this character, so we can always respec back if it totally sucks. It won't cost that much money. I don't think. At least I hope not. How much money do I have? I've got almost 60 gold.
Lovely. Lovely.
The one danger, though, you have of going survival is it's going to be more difficult. I think it'll be more difficult as survival to handle multiple mobs, because right now I can easily handle 3 mobs my level because I can use my pet to tank, and I can tank. But if I weaken my pet a lot, it might not tank quite as well. But we'll still have... That's why I think going with... Let's see. That's why I think going with, like, it'd be nice. We could just do this and grab thick hide and endurance just to make my pet, a little bit tanky, and then put the rest into here. Ooh, that's level 30. Okay, yeah, we're still good. Yeah, I mean, at level 38, we've got counterattack, we've got deterrence, we've got improved trap damage, and then we could go ahead and put 3 talent points into killer interesting. So that's going to give us 3% more crit. So there you go. That would be maybe an interesting respec. And the reason I went with monster slaying is because I do a lot of farming mobs for leather, so just getting 3% more damage against monsters. Otherwise, if I didn't do that, I would probably put those talent points into entrapment or trap mastery. But we can't really get him in trap mastery because we can't take him out of here. So let's see. The only other thing we could do would be to put them into here. Gives your chance, but I mean, giving your traps a chance to trap the target really has no benefit other than it doesn't have a lot of benefit other than trying to get the hell out of there. I personally leveling, I would not really want that. I would rather have this. But we could go trap mastery. We could go that. And then once we hit 42, which we're not that far away, we can go ahead and grab Killer Instinct. And then we're getting pretty close to Lightning Reflexes. Then, level 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. and then back into our pet tree, right? Six, and that would be kind of, you know, and this wouldn't be the final build, though. I mean, if we were going to go, this wouldn't be the final 60 build. I think the final 60 build would probably be a little bit different. But anyways, that's, you know, it's another way we could go. We have many options.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Yes, I do lose. There's a lot of games I don't play because they're isometric. You may consider them good games, and they are good games, but I don't like isometric view games. I just don't. I don't like them. I don't enjoy them. They're too restrictive. I'm spoiled with the fully open world 3D MMO experience. You know what I mean?
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
So in that particular fight, we did pull off about 100 and we did about 150 damage in that fight just with Mongoose Bite. So Mongoose Bite can contribute a little bit.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite composers, Savix. Yeah, yeah, SavFX he's really good.
Lovely.
This guy right here. He's one of my favorite YouTube
Lovely.
composers.
Lovely.
Yeah, no problem. Check him out, he's good.
Lovely. Lovely.
He would run away.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, I put my stream in the hardcore Discord. Actually, I haven't looked at the death clips in a while, but there were a ton of hardcore death clips, like level 57 rogues dying, like warriors dying in the 50s. There were a lot of hardcore deaths. I think that's enough this way. The ones at the beginning should start spawning again. It's very dark and gloomy in Dustwallow Marsh today, isn't it? Very gloomy.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Lovely. What's up, Joe? We're just grinding out the turtles. I need to get some turtle scales. I think I'm gonna make a turtle scale helm.
Lovely.
Yeah, they get bigger. As they level up, they get bigger. Yep. You can see he's like almost twice the size he was when I got him at level 15, wasn't he? Isn't he? He's like getting big. Golden eye. Because he's got golden eyes. I don't know if I'm having a lot of internet issues today, guys. I apologize. Stupid Spectrum internet sucks. Terrible.
Lovely.
I think we're gonna respec today, Joe, and go into a survival build just for the lulz. You're on DSL, really? I'm on cable. I mean, it's fiber optic up to the building, and then of course it's freaking cable. Eventually, it'll all be fiber optic, but God knows how long that'll take. Yeah, the internet in Florida sucks, man. I had fiber optic in my last place, but when I moved, fortunately, these buildings are older, so they don't have fiber optic yet.
Lovely.
Still need, I think, 3 more scales. 3 more turtle scales, I believe we need. Infinity. Hopefully they're good. I don't know. I just need the good upload speed for streaming, you know? Like I've only got like 35 to 38 meg up this package. That's the most I could get from Spectrum. My Frontier fiber optic, I had 200 meg up, you know? Yeah, I've got gigabit down. I have like 1,000 meg down, but I mean usually I get like around 900 to 950 down. But I don't even care about the download speed. My last internet was 200 meg down, 200 meg up, and I preferred that 10 times more than my current one, which is 1,000 down, 35 up. And I would take the 200 down, 200 up any day over this one because of streaming, you know. I mean, the 1,000 down helps a little bit if Amber's like streaming movies and stuff, and I'm, you know, I don't need, I mean, yeah, it's overkill, yeah. It's only like if you're downloading like a game or some sort of large videos or something, you know, and then it helps then, but, you know, most of the time you're not really doing that. And they're getting stingy with the tortoise shells. Come on, guys. I need tortoise shells. You make so much money, it doesn't matter. I wish, yeah. I wish I made money. I don't see much of my money. It all goes to bills, man. Car payment. Stupid ass apartments down here in Florida are like ridiculously expensive. Disgusting bad or disgusting good? Capitan, is it disgusting bad or good? I'm assuming you mean bad. I don't know. Yeah, stupid apartment. Oh, I went from like 1900 a month rent or 1,800 a month rent to like 2,400 or 2,500 a month rent in the span of like a year. They just raised them. Everybody, all the apartments in my area raised like $400 to $600 in like a span of a year. It's just ridiculous. And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, what are you gonna do? Tried to buy a house, and every time I put a bid on a house, people came in and dropped down freaking cash on them, and I couldn't, you know, close the distance because I don't have $100,000 cash. I'm broke. I need that big streamer money. Somebody needs to donate, like, somebody in the stream needs to donate, like, you know, like $100,000 to help me get a house. We need some, like, billionaires to come into the stream. We'll have to play Diablo 4, or we'll have to play Diablo Immortal so we can get those crazy billionaires who spend $100,000 on Diablo 4 to give me some money, some of that big time money that they got, you know? Exactly. You ever watch those Diablo Immortal streams where there's these people? I mean, I've just watched the Asmongold video where there's people that like spend like $100,000 on just playing Diablo Immortal. I'm like, geez, it must be nice to just have $100,000 lying around, man. Fortnite? Oh, I heard that they upgraded the graphics in Fortnite with they're using Unreal Engine 5 now, so the graphics I hear in Fortnite look absolutely amazing. Nah, I'm not much of a Fortnite player. You know, I told you I don't play the FPS anymore because it's too. I can't, because I'm too anal about it. I want to be good, and to be good, I got to put in tons of time, and it's a different type of game. It's a different type of mindset, you know. I play MMOs because it's relaxing. It's like a break from work to like come down from the stress of writing code all day long. But if I come home and I'm playing like freaking if I'm playing an FPS Fortnite game versus 15-year-old kids, I guarantee you it's not going to de-stress me too much. I'll probably be like throwing my keyboard through the monitor. Like, these bastards.
Lovely.
Well, even just the non-builds though, my aim would be so bad. Like my aim would be shit, you know? I'd have to play a while to get good at the... You play no build games yet? I'd have to play a while to get good at the aiming again, you know? My aim would be terrible.
Lovely.
Yeah. Battlefield. Could be your internet, yeah. Yeah, I just don't. I can't. It's not the same relaxing experience, man. I can't just sit. Like I'm sitting back, leaning back in my chair, playing WoW. If I'm playing that, like I said before, I'm sitting up on the balls of my feet. You know, like I'm a lot more into the game. You know, and I have to be a lot more focused. It's a different type of mindset. Your new machine, nice. I'm still rolling with a machine I bought like I don't know 2 years ago. I think I bought this one probably about 2.5 years ago. It's still doing good. I'd be so bad at Fortnite. I wouldn't be able to hit the broadside of a barn, man. Oh, nice. Look at this. Add that to my wish list now. Unreal Editor for Fortnite? Hell yeah. I'll definitely be playing around with this. Why does it say cute? How come I can't play? Ah, whatever. I installed it the other day. Well, I mean, you can go ahead and create stuff and probably create your own levels, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. I haven't played Fortnite much. I don't play Fortnite much. Yeah. Yeah, but I watched a video on how Fortnite's upgraded to 5.1 Unreal Engine, and
Lovely.
like the graphics are just amazing. But I think today is the day we're going to do a respec and try out a survival build just for fun. I think it'll shake things up. It'll be a big shake. It's going to be completely different. Why? Why would you go to a Radeon? Ew. Why the hell would you go to a Radeon? No. I know the new ones are supposedly supposed to be better, but I mean, I've got a 2060 Super, and my card's been nothing but fantastic. I've played like Elden Ring, New World, all kinds of games where people said that they've had issues with their video cards, and my freaking 2060 Super just runs them all like a champ.
Lovely.
Happy to start watching while you say you switch versus survival? Oh, Samuel, you were. I thought you were talking about the Radeon car. You're actually interested to see me go survival? Yeah, I'm gonna go survival today. I think check it out. It'll be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna check out the survival build. It won't. I probably won't be doing as much damage because my pet's gonna be so much weaker.
Lovely.
7900 XT.
Lovely.
I've just got a crappy old 2060 Super, but it's been fantastic for me. It's been an extremely good card for me.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure. I can't afford to buy no brand new cars. They're too expensive. I ain't got the money for that. I'm lucky if I can pay this damn rent, Joe. When I get paid, my check's gone. Rent, bills, gone. Gone. You never did their pink? Oh, like the shells on them? Like the shell here's kind of pink. Yeah, it's kind of pink. There's different ones, right? But yeah. You see here, see how they're pink? All these in Dustwell are pink shells here, and then you get the blue and yellow, green, and the brown, and then kind of a white looking one. But yeah. Yep. So 900 XT. Nice. RTX 3070 and cool.
Lovely. Lovely.
I think Capitan's asking how much you paid. How much did you pay for it? Yeah, he's asking how much you paid for it. Yeah, 1K. Yeah, I can't afford to be spending 1,000 for a card. I wish. 800 now.
You need something?
Alright, what we got? Me.
See you later.
$4,000 shit. My computer I'm running right now, Joe, everything cost me $1,800. And that was like, I don't know, 2.5 years ago. That does not include the monitor though. My monitors cost me shit. My monitors were expensive when I bought them. They were like, I think they were like 500 each. I think I spent like 1,000 for both. Now they're cheap.
Good day to you.
Right? This is my monitor right here. The 32, I think it's this one, GK650F. Yeah. Yeah, I've got 2 of these. I think they were like $500 when I bought them. Not anymore. Now they're much cheaper, of course. Both are too expensive to give up. Who is the add-on? Oh, it's not an add-on. It's built into the client.
Have a good one.
Yeah, the action cam is built into the client. People ask me that all the time. It's actually just create a macro like this to turn the action cam on, and if you want to turn it back to default, just default. Yep.
What are you looking for?
No problem, Nicholas. How many guns do you have, Joe? You've probably got quite a few. You know, Amber, my wife's dad, has, I think, his thing. You'll like this, Joe. My wife's father. If you ask him how many guns he has, he'll just look at you and say, "Not enough." He said, "If you can count them, you don't have enough." I think he's got like 25 guns at least. All right, so we did craft our turtle scale helm. So we're going to lose the agility, but we're going to gain 10 intellect, 10 spirit. Lose 12 agility, 1 stamina, but we're going to gain 100 and 15 armor. And we're going to gain the 10 lift test. So we're actually going to rock this helm for a little bit. For the monitor, yeah. I can't do the widescreen because I wanted 2 of them, and 2 widescreens just would not. I'm not sure if the 2 widescreens would work on my desk. That's a nice monitor. Now see, that one's only $380 right now. And that's a 34-inch. That's pretty nice. Ooh, man, and that's only $380 right now. What's the refresh rate? 144. Yeah, mine's 144 too. That one's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good monitor. Question is, could I fit 2 of those on my desk? Oh yeah, I know, mine's not 4K. Mine's only 2K, but 2K is good enough. Until I get to the point that I want to stream 4K, which, you know... Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming 2K, and people say it looks good, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think it's pretty good. I don't know when I would stream 4K. Not with this internet. I wouldn't stream 4K with this internet connection. I'd have to have a better internet connection. 12 guns? Yep. I used to have... What did I have? I had about 15 guitars, but I sold a lot of them because I wasn't playing them, so I got rid of a bunch of them. But I think I still have like 10. All right, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. So we got our helm, which gives us more armor, more intellect. We do lose. Really, all we're really losing is 12 agility, and we're gaining intellect, spirit, and armor. Let's go ahead and cook up the turtle meat. Got 10, 20, 31.
Step on up.
One.
Safe travels.
All right, man. I'll see you later. I'm gonna run to the kitchen and maybe grab a fight. Give an old civilian AKSU. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oh, enjoy the packing. Never fun. I hate packing. I hate moving. You've moved a ton of times too, just like me. I've moved so many times in the last like 5 years. I've probably moved 4 times in the past 5 years. It's a little AK-74. Nicholas, it's that line of code I sent you. Console action cam default. That puts it back to normal. Here, you just look up in the stream chat. It's up there. But here, I'll just paste it in again. Just that line of code will put it back in normal camera mode. I guess we'll go to Stormwind and respec. We're gonna respec into survival, just to try it out, just to shake things up. But I gotta clean out my inventory a little bit here. All right, I'll be right back. I'll go to the kitchen. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Stormwind.
Hey there.
Hmm. Get all this stuff. Probably never gonna use Naga scale. Let's check out some of the recipes. Because we want to see. A lot of stuff I've been keeping in my bank is just because I might need it for leatherworking. But let's see what we might need, because if we don't need it, let's get rid of it. Ooh, larval acid, cool. Black diamond, garden stone. Bell cloth, black dye. I'm not seeing a lot of gems. Volcanic shoulders, essence of earth. So essences we're gonna need at some point. Black dragon scale. Yeah, that's like stuff from molten core. Let's go a little bit lower level. Scorpion scales. Alright, so I think we're safe to get rid of some of these gems I don't think we're gonna need. I hate selling them though. Sorry, you hate throwing gems away. But we've only got one of these. They're just clogging up my inventory. And the silk we can easily re-get if we ever need it. Problem.
See you later.
What's up, Vals? How you doing? I think today we're gonna do the respec into survival, just to give it a go, just to shake things up a little bit. You gotta try it out.
Looking for something specific? Farewell.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Everything looks. Give me all your scrolls. I'll take them. Oh, I did make the jump.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Shit. I didn't think I'd make it on the first try. I don't remember how to get out of here, though. Other than hearthing out. So, and I don't want to get myself killed. So, I'll tell you what. That was dumb of me to do that. Because my Hearthstone was down. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a little warrior coverage. I don't want to get myself killed. I'm not really sure how to get back out of Stormwind when I'm down there. Because I don't remember. So how about... we just got to kill 50 minutes or 55 minutes. Yeah, I know. They still haven't fixed it. I think it's because they want it to be there. It's like a cool thing, you know what I mean? I think we're just gonna have to do. I think we're just gonna have to play the warrior for like 15 minutes until we can hearth out. Because I don't remember how to get out, and I don't want to run around and fall through the ground and die or something stupid. After leveling a character all the way, you know what I mean? I don't want to die for some stupid reason, so... So let's just... I haven't played the warrior in a while. I know my warrior's on full rest time. Let me just spend about 50 minutes on the warrior. Burn off some rest time, and then we'll go back and we'll play the... pick up the hunter. Oh my god, I don't even remember how to play the warrior. Oh. Oh.
Hey, how you doing?
Repair our gear. What level am I? How come I haven't done these quests? Message in a bottle. Looks like I've done a lot of these quests already. Looks like we're kind of ready for Feralus. Well, okay, well, guys, people on the stream, what do you want me to... Let me just ask you guys on the stream. We gotta kill a few minutes until the hearth is back up. Doesn't matter where I log out, I'm maxed on rest time. We gotta kill like 50 minutes so I can go back to the hunter. What do you... Because I'm dumb and I fell through the world. Do you guys want to see... What do you want me to... What do you want me to play? For 50 minutes while we wait until the hunter can hearth out of being under Stormwind. Do you want me to play a rogue? Like, out of these characters here, what do you want to see me play for 50 minutes? We've got a hardcore druid who's level 25. We've got a naked warrior who's 6. We have a hardcore rogue who's level 12. We have the hardcore warrior who's 46. And we have a hardcore paladin who's 19. Which one do you want to see me level for the next 50 minutes? Vael, do you want to see the warrior? Okay, I'm not sure what Gobera a Dorello Elir means. Elir. Is that warrior? Elir? I don't know. I don't know what language that is. Alright, well, I've only got one warrior, so it looks like that's what we'll try for now. Nobody else said anything. Sorry, Tara, I didn't. What language is that? Let's put it in Google Translate and find out. Anyways, what level are these? These guys are. Could just kill the gorillas. I think they're like 40 something. Or the raptors. Humanoids have a better loot table, but they're more of a pain to kill. Let's kill some casters so we can remember how to actually play the character. I haven't played the war in a while, so let's do it.
Lovely.
Okay.
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh shit, I moved that, didn't I? Okay, well, let's fix that.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Shield wall! That was the wrong ability. Let's see. Berserker. Defensive stance. Berserker stance. Oh, where's battle stance? Okay, battle stance. Alright. Just trying to remember where my keybinds are.
Lovely.
So it's funny, you see my crits on my warrior here with
Lovely.
my right are like 182. On my hunter, on my melee hunter, I've actually pulled off a 600 raptor strike crit. 600. 600. The highest crits I'm getting on this character is like 200 something or other.
Lovely.
Like 180. And she's 46, but... Yeah, you can see we're 148% rested. Max rest time is 150% rested.
Lovely.
He freaking disarmed me again. Hmm. It is Guild Wars. It's a Guild Wars 2 UI. Guild Wars 2 UI for WoW. It's basically just called Guild Wars 2 UI.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely.
Anyways, if you guys wonder why I'm playing a warrior when the stream is for a melee hunter, it's because my melee hunter fell through Stormwind and she's underneath Stormwind right now, and I didn't really know how to get out. And my hearth was down, so I'm just killing time until my hearth comes back up, so we can log back onto the melee hunter and hearth her out of there. So that's why. So we're just gonna burn off some rest time on my 46 hardcore warrior while we wait for the melee hunter's hearthstone to come back.
Lovely.
Just gonna grind out some XP. We are 147% rested. We need to kill higher level mobs though, but this is a hardcore warrior, so they're so damn squishy. Getting some lag again.
Lovely.
Full damage mitigation. Hundred and 46% rested. We burnt off a whopping 4% of the rest time.
you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Lovely.
Shit, I don't even have a mount at 46. That's so sad. I've got 76 gold and no mount. Anyways, I pinned the message, but yeah, like I said, the only reason I'm playing the warrior is because the hunter fell through Stormwind, and I'm just gonna wait till her hearth is back, so I can hearth her back up. Oops.
Lovely.
Oh, I hit the wrong key. I'm so rusty on my warrior, man. I'm so rusty on this warrior. I'm like, yeah, I hit the wrong keybind there. Whoops. Whoopsie. So I must have done that on purpose, Valster. Who was it? It was, who was it who wanted to see, it was Samuel. Samuel? I must have just... I'm just trying to piss you off, Samuel, by making you wait another hour for the respec. For the hunter respec.
Lovely. Lovely.
I don't have... I do have shield block, right? Here, hold on a second. I guess need the mana. Need the mana for it. Need the mana. Or this rage, I mean. Rage! Can we make it up here? Let's find out. Ah, damn it. Damn it, Julian. Totally make this. Parkour! Oh, fail parkour. Ah, well. Fail parkour again. Doesn't want to jump off of that. Alright. Nothing to kill. Oh yeah, I'm a fisherman too, so if we see any, right? Yeah. If we see any fishing nodes, we can grab those too. Can't believe that I'm just waiting for my hunter's hearth to come back. I feel like an idiot. Ah, whatever.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Once again, anybody who's in the stream, the hunter fell underneath Stormwind, and since I didn't want to risk falling through the world or something weird, I just decided to wait until her hearth comes back, where I can hearth her back up out of there. So that's why we're just playing the warrior. Kill time until the hunter's hearth comes back. Then we'll hearth her back up and go do her respec. I'm going to respec her into survival. Yeah, I know you can. I just couldn't remember. I just couldn't remember how. Yeah, the flat earth under it. Yeah.
Lovely.
If you can show me how to get through it, Zulson, we'll log back over and we'll try to sneak out. I just didn't know if there was any holes in the ground there, and I didn't want to fall through, and I didn't want to die. You know what I mean? It's my hearth here, Darkshire. Run towards the water. Well, here, let's take a look. Yeah, I was scared of falling through the ground. But, yeah, you level all the way to 41 on a melee hunter, and then you fall through the ground. I'm going to assume you mean through this hole here in the mountain? Right here? Is that what you're talking about? Thank you, I had a huge sneeze. How'd you know I sneezed then? Because I was muted. How'd you know I sneezed? Did I sneeze? I tried to mute it. I'm muting because I'm eating cereal, and I really don't want you guys to have to hear me crunching in your ears, but. Oh, I was not muted. Yeah, well, the sneeze came really quick. Let's get rid of the pet, because I don't want him doing anything weird. Pet's already bugged out. I can't even dismiss him. There we go. The pet's bugged. There's it right over here to the right. You mean right here? No? The other way. Left side? Okay. Do I keep going this way? How far do I go? Alright. There's a little slope here. I don't know. I mean, there's a slope down there that looks like I can climb up, but that's pretty far down there. I was being an idiot. And I just ran to the spot you can fall through. But I just jumped. I didn't think I'd make it on one try, and I jumped. Just perfectly did it. It was my own fault. I was just dicking around. I think you can get up over here, though. If I remember correctly, I thought you could climb this hill right here. You mean right here? No. Well, when you say far left, are you talking about this over here, where my mouse is? Like this slope here? Is that what you're talking about? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. There's a delay. Yeah, okay. All right. So we should be, I think, okay to walk on the ground here. This looks pretty solid. You're saying I can go into the water? Oh shit, that was weird. The camera collided. The camera collided with is colliding with something. This is kind of scary, dude. The camera's doing weird shit, man. Like, do you want me to go here, or do you want me to go towards one of these weird looking circular things? We got 23 minutes. Do we want to kill myself trying to fuck around like this? Go the far right side. So you want me to walk maybe between these two pieces of stone? God, should be. I love this. There should be. No, here's a different way to do it. Yeah, but how do you, let's see if this one goes back out. Oh. Oh no. That's what we don't want to happen. This is what we don't want to happen. Yeah, I know. Well, it's harder on the level 1 of Stormwind because she doesn't have sprint. Like, it's easier to make this jump with sprint. But, yeah, dude, it's not worth it. We got 23 minutes. We're just going to wait 23 minutes. We're going to hearth out. It's not even worth fucking around. I don't want to fall through the ground. I don't want to fall through the ground. I was scared. I was just scared. I'll gather some herbs on my warrior here. I'm just scared, Zolson. I don't want to die. It is scary, though, when you're like in places like that, because you just don't know if there's going to be one weird spot where you'll fall through the ground. No, I've been using this same UI for a long time. These are the same.
Lovely.
Yeah, these are the same ones I've been using for a long time.
Lovely.
Nah, I've been using these forever. I know that you've seen them. Maybe they just for some reason look different today. Oh. No, that's this aggro around the portrait. That's power auras. Yeah, that's power auras. That's actually not the Guild Wars 2. That's something I put in there with power auras. What it is, Allison? I'll tell you what it is. It's power auras, and what it is it's basically battle shout. So, see this little frame here? So I can put it anywhere on the screen. So what I do is I put that aura to show up around a target's frame to let me know that my battle shout was up, right? Yeah, so watch, check it out. Yeah, you're the one talking about, yeah, so see here, you see there's no frame on it, right? There's no, like, what looks like a threat frame. As soon as I cast battle shout, then it appears. See that? No, it's not an aggro thing. It's just something to let me know that my battle shout's up. Because sometimes I forget that battle shout's up. And I'll look down and I'll see that's not there. And I'm like, oh yeah, battle shout's not up. See, it's still there even when I don't have a mob targeted. Right? Because it's actually just letting me know that battle shout's up. But it only shows up in combat. So you can see I saw battle shout up, but it disappeared once I dropped out of combat. Just another little, and I also have an audio, or I have text that appears on the screen, right? So check this out. You can see here, I have audio alert and text that appears on the screen that lets me know battle shouts drops as well. So, because battle shout's so important for a warrior. I mean, it's so much extra damage. You definitely don't want to be running around with battle shout not on. Go through a wall? Yeah, I guess he can. Go right through that wall.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Yikes. And we're still only burned off 9% of the rest time. I have 150% rested time.
Light be with you. Safe travels. Can I help you? Farewell.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. Sorry, Vols. I wasn't sure if that's what you meant. I thought that's what you meant. The energy, the focus regeneration. Yeah, it does. I think that's the whole point of it. Pretty sure it works in combat. It would kind of be worthless if it didn't. Not. I don't think so. I don't personally, me myself, I never use it. But you know, there might be some players that use it in PvE, maybe. But the problem is in Classic WoW, people don't typically min-max pet PvE damage for raids because pets just die a lot. People tend to go more with like, you know, marksmanship builds and stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I don't ever use it. I'm sure there's some people that use it. You'd have to Google that one. Personally, I don't think it's great, but. Or are you going? If you're going Beast Mastery for endgame, that's probably not your best build for endgame, like raiding, you know. You know, for the reason I said, you know, pets take a lot of AOE damage. Pets die a lot, you know.
Light be with you.
Just like crappy scrolls.
For the Alliance.
Oh, PvP? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like I said, I've never done like classic. I've never done like vanilla WoW open world PvP grinding. You know what I mean? With a hunter. I never did PvP in original vanilla at all. I mean, hardly at all. I was just doing PvE, and then when I do PvE, you know, private servers, I always end up playing classes that are terrible in PvP, like the Paladin, you know, like Protection Paladin. But or like I do Rogue though, and I know how to play a Rogue in PvP for vanilla, but I really don't know on Hunter. Like on Hunter, I probably wouldn't go the route of. I mean, Beast Mastery is nice. Beast Mastery is nice, but I'm not sure if I would do that for endgame. For endgame PvP. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. 10 minutes. I would probably, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I would probably go more of a marksman build for PvP. What is a good PvP vanilla build, Hunter? I don't know how accurate these are going to be. These are good, but what about talent builds for PvP? I don't even see like a PvP talents here. Cheryl is a better member of both Classic Retail World War communities. Classic Hunter PvP overview. You know, aim shot, multi-shot. You know, I mean, I could, you know if it's aim shot. And if it's aim shot, you know, you're going to be going into marksmanship, you know. You're open to whatever? Well, yeah. I don't. What spec do you got? For me, like if I was gonna go PvP in vanilla, I would go one of two ways. I would either go marksman or I would go survival. That would just be me. Marksman's probably gonna be the best. Survival's just fun because, you know, you have a better chance against melee classes. You know, so it's more of kind of a trolley type build, I would think. I think Hunter PvP really shines in, I like Hunter PvP in Burning Crusade. You know? Yeah, when you go on the open world with your marksman, you can just drop so much damage at long range. My thing with hunters is... My thing with hunters in PvP, almost in any version of WoW, is if they get the opener, they're really scary. Because if a hunter opens on you, usually you're going to do it at long range. And you're going to take so much damage before you get a chance to even get to the hunter to do anything. And then they're going to be waiting for you, of course. They're going to have traps and pets and stuns and CCs. So, you know, when a hunter opens on you, it can be very difficult. So, but if you open up on a hunter, then you got to think, well, how does the hunter mitigate damage? And how do they get away against like a rogue or a warrior? You know, what are your options? And so then you have to think, you have to basically go out there and play, Vael. Go out and play your hunter in PvP in those open world 1v1 situations and figure out what are you having problems with? What classes are giving you the most difficulty? Why are they giving you the most difficulty? And then you have to figure out what talent build will alleviate that difficulty. What talent build is going to counter what they're doing. It's making it hard for you to survive. That's the way I would approach it, because I've never done a lot of hunter PvP in vanilla. There is a guy, I don't know. There is a guy that you did a ton. Again, 2 by shamans. Well, that's pretty tough. There was a guy that was really good, I think, in vanilla. I might actually even be subscribed to him. And he did a lot of PvP hunter. And I think it might be this guy. Yeah, I think it might be Big Mex that was really good in vanilla and sure. But I'm not sure what versions of WoW he's playing here. I mean, this looks like he's doing yeah, this looks like retail shit. Maybe it wasn't Big Mex. But he is a really good hunter. Yeah. But I don't think it was him. It wasn't him then, because the guy I'm talking about was really good in vanilla. So yeah, I want vanilla here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not seeing the guy I'm looking for. This guy does good guides on, but Wrath of Lich King. Nabai does a lot of good guides on Wrath of Lich King PvP because he's played just about every class. So his guys are pretty decent for Wrath content. And what is that guy's name? Oh well, yeah, I can't find it. Surprised I can't find it, actually. Maybe it was Big Mex, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but you know, like I said, to me, I personally would probably go Would probably go marksman or survival. I don't think I would go BM for PvP. Yeah. Wait, are you on Turtle WoW or something? Are you talking about Turtle WoW? 30% speed boost? Are you talking about that Turtle WoW talent that... Oh, that's even in regular. Okay. Yeah. 1%. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not the best person to ask, I guess. Would I go 1 talent point to get a 1% chance of increasing range attack speed by 30%? I don't know. Probably wouldn't. I mean, it's nice once it procs, but 1% isn't very often. But yeah. Turtle WoW. Alright, well, I might take a break. I think Mother Nature calls, and I might take a break for like 10 minutes or something. Walk the dog. What time the hell am I? But... It's that or 1 in Killer Instinct, huh? Well, personally, I think the 1 point in Killer Instinct would be better. I mean, 1% crit is 1% crit, and that's effective all the time, other than having a 1% chance to increase. So, I mean, personally, me, myself, I would go with what I know is going to be active all the time, which is your extra crit. Oh shit. Citizens of Stormwind! We're underneath the city. Are we going to get the buff? Oh, we did. we got the buff. We got the dragon buff, and we're underneath Stormwind. That's so funny. All right, but I am gonna take a break, guys, for like, I don't know, like 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because I got some stuff I gotta do real quick. Now that we can finally get out from underneath Stormwind here. And then I'll come back, we'll respec. Okay.
I buy and trade.
We'll respec, and then we have the dragon buff, so we'll try to go kill some stuff, you know. The dragon buff with the survival build, the new survival build that we're gonna set up here in a minute. I'm gonna have to do it offline and make sure I know which build I want, so that we're not dicking around in the game wasting my dragon buff.
Well met. Light bless you.
Alright guys, I'll be back in like 10, 20 minutes. And then we'll respec into survival, and we'll go out into the world and test out the survival build, and we'll continue questing. We'll hit level 42 for sure today, and we'll try to make our way towards level 43. I will catch you guys a little bit. Yeah, sorry, Vael. I don't really know much about PvP Hunter and Vanilla because I haven't really done it. Like I said, there are plenty of... There's a guy out there on YouTube that does really... He's really good in Vanilla Hunter PvP, but I cannot remember his name. I thought it was Big Mex, but he doesn't have any videos on his channel, which makes sense because if you're trying to become a fairly large streamer, you're not going to put up private server content because you'll get banned on Twitch. So, yeah, so it's got to be somebody else. I'll look and see if I can find it. I'll catch you guys later. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, and I'll see you again really soon. Peace.